Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I have created this AI agent WhatsApp chatbot which I'm going to demonstrate in front of you how it is going to work, after which we are going to start creating this from the scratch. I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to send a message. So I'm running electrical appliance business and I'm going to send this question. What types of LED lights are available? I have sent this message. Now if I receive the reply based on the same query, then this is going to show us the AI agent which I have created is working fine. And you see, I have received this message in just few seconds. We have these LED lighting products available. LED, tube light, panel, decorative lights. Prices generally starts from 80 to 500 depending on type and wattage. If you want, I can also help you choose the best option for home use, office use, decorative lighting. So I'm going to ask another question like, which LED bulb is best for daily use? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. So it says for daily home use, I recommend a 9 watt to 12 watt LED bulb. Good for rooms and regular lighting, energy efficient, comfortable brightness for everyday use. I'm going to ask another question. Give me everything needed for a small shop setup. I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. And here it has sent me this message, this detailed message. For a small shop setup, here are essential electrical items that you may need. Wires and cables, switches and switchboards, lighting, fans, MCB, inverters, chargers and accessories. For a small shop, I'd usually suggest LED bulbs or panel lights, modular switches, good quality wires. So this is how you see my AI agent is working and replying to the queries which I'm sending. Now if you also want to learn how you can create this AI agent, then let's start creating this from the scratch. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can create this WhatsApp chatbot AI agent using Pabbly Chatflow. For that, first we are going to visit Pabbly Chatflow. To visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 credits free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 credits and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that are forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared in front of me, where I'm going to select this Pabbly Chatflow Access Now. And I'm landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. Here I will be able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining and the WhatsApp number added. If you wish to add your WhatsApp number, you can simply click on this button, click on this WhatsApp Connect to add your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow, or you can also use a manual token. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left-hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow, and the detailed video is available in the description. Now we have to create an AI agent. On the left hand side, we can see this option of AI assistant. Let's open this. Here I'm landed towards this AI assistant page. You can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assistant, and let's first name this assistant as Electro Hub Appliances, and then simply click on this add AI assistant. Here I'm landed towards this page from where I'm going to start creating this AI assistant. On the top, you can see all these options: AI instructions, knowledge source, assistant interface, and styling. I'm going to first enter these details. So the instruction type will be AI agent. You can set the instruction type according to your choice and preference from this drop down. And as you select the instruction type, the instructions will be automatically added. Then you can also enhance these instructions according to your choice and preference. We have this AI configuration, under which the temperature is the first one. So set how the AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7, and the AI to use will be OpenAI, the model will be GPT-5 mini, and then we have this API. Now I'm using the paid account of OpenAI, and it is necessary that you also have the paid account of OpenAI. I have already added my API, and I'm going to click on this connect. Here OpenAI key saved successfully. In the help desk, a hyperlink is provided to me, and if I open this, I will be redirected towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you have to copy and paste that over here. Now here I have this AI assistant settings. If I toggle on the header message and the footer message, whatever message I provide, it will start displaying. Then we have the stop keyword. So when the user do not want to get the replies from the AI agent, or when it wants the matter should be escalated to human support, then they can send this particular keyword and the AI agent will stop replying to the queries. I'm going to enter this stop and then I'm going to press enter. In this manner, I have added this particular keyword. We have this retry attempt. So the number of attempts which is given to the AI agent to reply to the queries when they fail to respond to the queries is this retry attempt, and the valid range is 1 to 10. Then we have this fallback message. Now here I have written I am here to assist with questions related to company information or support. Now if the API is not responding, the fallback message will be sent, and you can also add the company details or the contact information. So if the queries are not resolved, at least the details are sent and users can contact you directly. Moving on towards the next part, which is this knowledge source. I'm going to select it as upload the file, click on this cloud, and from here I'm going to add new file. I'm going to click on this cloud and I'm going to go towards the file which I have already created by the name knowledge base. Open this and I'm going to upload this. As soon as I upload this, it has started appearing over here. One file uploaded successfully. So we have uploaded it over here. I'm going to select this, insert this, and in this manner I have inserted this knowledge source in my AI agent and file uploaded and proceeded successfully. If I open the knowledge base which I have created, here is the knowledge base. The business information we have, the product we sell, switches and switch ports, fans, lighting products, other electrical items, pricing information, product availability, order process, payment option, delivery information, support and service, AI behavior instruction. So these are the details. You see all the details I have in this particular knowledge base, and using this particular knowledge only my AI agent was able to answer the queries. So you have to create a very detailed knowledge base according to your business and the services which you are providing. Here you see, as I am providing the service of electric hub appliance and I have all these products. So I have mentioned in details what products I have and the FAQs and suggestion, everything over here, and the details of my business also. So in the similar manner you have to create a knowledge base and you have to upload it just in the manner I have shown you here. Moving on towards the next part, which is this assistant interface. So I'm going to enter the heading name like this. So you can change the heading name according to your choice and preference, and same goes for this subheading. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. You can also remove this. Then we have this initial message. So you can add 2 initial messages using which your AI agent is going to reply. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly. I have kept it enabled. If you want, you can disable this also. We have the footer text where I have added the privacy policy, and the footer link I have added the link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message. So I have entered I need help, but it is not necessary that whenever I receive this I need help, only then the queries will be resolved. It is going to be resolved based on any message. The final part is this styling, where I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also, and this is how your AI agent will appear in front of the customers. Then we have this assistant shape. I have selected as circle. You can select square, rounded square according to your requirement. Then I have set the background color, text color, button color, chat bubble color, the default values, but you can change this according to your preference. We have the header profile picture, a system profile picture, and the background picture. You can also set this according to your choice and preference and add these or upload these pictures just in the manner we have uploaded the knowledge base. Now we are done creating this. We have to make sure that we toggle on this button to keep this active, and then we save this. If we do not save this, all this will be lost. Here AI assistant saved successfully. Now you can also embed this AI assistant using this code to your website, and whenever someone will click on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Now we are going to learn how we can assign this AI assistant which we have just created to our chats, to a group of chats, or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, first I'm going to open my chat. So here this is my chat. I am going to toggle on this choose AI assistant, select the AI assistant, and then simply save this. In this manner I have assigned this AI assistant to this particular chat. But doing this manually to particular chats is very time consuming. So what we can do, we can assign this to a group of contacts or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side I have this option of settings. I am going to open the inbox settings in a new tab. Here I have landed towards the inbox settings. If I scroll down, I have this option of AI auto reply settings. So you have to enable this button, please make sure, and then you have to select the contact list and assign the AI assistant to that particular list. You can add more rule, select another list, select another AI assistant for that list, or you can choose all the contacts and select another AI assistant to all the contacts. Simply save all the rules, and in this manner the AI assistant will be assigned to a particular list or to all the contacts. So in this manner you can assign the AI assistant. Now here in this video we we have learned how we can create the AI agent, guide our AI agent to reply in a particular manner, how we can create the knowledge base in a detailed format, and then how we can assign this AI assistant to a particular group, to a particular contact, or to all the contacts. So in this manner, we have created the AI agent which can automate our WhatsApp conversation for our business. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.